Take your event to the next level with Crossroads TV. Professional audio and video production, multi-camera live streaming, audio system for your panels and entertainment, plus stunning video screen production on LED walls. High quality, seamless production, tailored to your needs. Let us bring your vision to life. Contact us today.
Good evening. Welcome to a regularly scheduled meeting of the Waterville City Council. There are agendas available on the table near the entrance or online on the city's website. Consent agenda items are routine items which are voted on in one motion and vote. Unfinished business or new business items are voted on separately. Councilors will be given an opportunity for questions or comments, followed by citizens who must speak at the podium and identify themselves. Citizens will be allowed to speak one time per agenda item for up to 3 minutes. Citizens who wish to speak on a topic that does not appear on tonight's agenda will have the opportunity to do so during the public comment section of the agenda for up to 3 minutes. First things first on our agenda tonight is something that is not on our agenda tonight. So I am going to go a little bit off script just for a few moments. Amy, can you join me up front, please? Amy, yeah, sorry. I'm just speaking with Amy here. And when I'm speaking to you. Thank you. So, I had a conversation with Tom Nail a couple of months ago, and he said, Mayor, I have a great opportunity, a great idea. Is this something that you're interested in? So we talked about this recognition for you and the recognition of 35 years of your service with the Sentinel and things of that nature. And I said, Tom, this is a fantastic idea. And we attempted to do this a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately, we couldn't put it together. So we have put it together tonight. So in recognition, I put this together. Whereas Amy Calder has dedicated 35 remarkable years to the Morning Sentinel, demonstrating 37, fair enough, unwavering commitment, journalistic integrity, and a passion for storytelling. And whereas throughout her tenure, Amy has enriched our community with insightful reporting, captive narratives, and relentless pursuit of the truth, becoming a trusted voice and an inspiration to her readers. And whereas her ability to connect with the community and highlight the stories that matter most has not only informed, but united the people of our region. Now, therefore, I, Michael Morris, as Mayor of Waterville, Maine, on behalf of the City Council, the residents of Waterville, hereby recognize Amy Calder for her unwavering dedication, exceptional contributions, and the lasting impact she has made in the field of journalism. We express our heartfelt appreciation for her invaluable service to the Morning Sentinel in our community.
Outstanding, thanks.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Okay, back on script. Can I please entertain a motion to go into executive session to discuss labor negotiations 1 MRS 4056D and consultation with legal counsel 1 MRS 4056E?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, Patty, can I get a roll call?
Councilor Gilly?
Yes.
Councilor DeBrito is absent. Councilor Klepak?
Yes.
Councilor Green?
Yes.
Councilor Finch? Councilor Finch, can you hear us?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you vote yes to go into executive session?
Yes.
Yes.
Councilor Herard?
Yes.
The vote is 5 in favor and 0 opposed.
Okay. All right, folks, we will be back momentarily. Motion to come out of executive session, please.
So moved.
Second.
I didn't, do we have, I'm just making sure we have everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
We don't-
well, we have a quorum,
Okay.
don't we?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah, oh, because Flavia's not on. Okay.
Right, yeah, all right.
No, we do not have a quorum.
Here we go. Okay.
Now they have a quorum.
Now, can I please have a motion to come out of executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Patty, can I get a roll call?
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor Klepak,
Yep.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch, Counselor Finch,
He can't hear.
You're,
he can't hear.
Yeah.
oh,
Bill, can you hear us?
Yes, Counselor Finch is muted.
No, but I don't think he can hear us.
Counselor Harard, I'll take your vote.
yes.
So we'll wait for Counselor Finch to be able to vote.
Hey, I can't hear anything.
We can hear you now. There's been a motion and a second to go back out of executive session. Would you vote in favor of that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so now we are at the regular part of our meeting here. So let's start off with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, next up, disclosure of conflict of interest. Any conflict of interest from any counselors for any of the votes that they may take this evening? Hearing none, we'll move right on to the city manager report.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor. A couple updates. First, the AYCC emergency shelter grant. The city of Waterville is finalizing an application to secure funding for the installation of a 400 kilowatt commercial standby generator at the AYCC through FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Assistance Grant Program. This project aims to enhance the facility's resilience, ensuring it can function as a certified emergency shelter during power outages. The generator will provide reliable backup power for heating, cooling, lighting, and other critical systems, strengthening the AYCC's capabilities as an emergency shelter in our community. A draft grant application has been submitted to MEMA, Maine Emergency Management, for preliminary review and feedback before the final submission deadline on March 31st. MEMA is expected to provide input and comments to staff later this week, allowing us to further refine our proposal and maximize our chances of securing this grant. And I'd like to thank Joe Grockman, our office, for taking the lead on this and getting this done for us. So appreciate that. The Kennebec County Budget Committee will be having a forum in Waterville on March 17th at 6 p.m. at the Chase Forum, 150 Main Street. It may be a good idea to be present at this meeting. Last year we saw an initial proposal that was about a 40% increase, if you remember. This year it's looking to be in the 10% range, but it's still a sizable increase. So again, that's March 17th at 6 p.m. At the Chase Forum, Kennebec County Budget Committee hearing. Webb Road solar drainage issues. Our city engineer and public works are planning to upgrade several culverts in the area to address any remaining water runoff issues caused by the airport solar project. There is an item on our agenda tonight that we will not get to, probably at our next meeting, that will be a major asset in getting this project done, so we'll talk about that at a later time. I would like to welcome 4 new employees to the city's team. Robin Bouchard, who's our new Code Enforcement Administrative Assistant, began her position just this week. Caleb Proctor, a new police officer, began in mid-February. Christy Poland, a firefighter, started in early February. and Nolan Allen, another police officer, started in January. So we want to welcome them to their positions here with the city and wish them much success in their time here. I'd like to thank everyone who came to my city manager's open office hours last night. Appreciate all your comments and conversation. And our next session will be held on April 7th, 3:30 to 5:30, again, right here in this room at the City Hall Annex. And all Waterville residents, business owners, and others are welcome and encouraged to attend to share their thoughts, views, concerns, or anything else they'd like to share with me. I see there's some new folks here tonight, so if anyone wants to come on April 7th to talk to me about anything else in Waterville, you're more than welcome, and I'd appreciate the conversation. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian. Moving on to council comments or committee reports. Any councilor comments or committee reports this evening? Yes, I can. Thank you, Chad. Again, I will say councilor comments and or committee reports. Any councilor or committee reports this evening? Seeing none, we will move on to public comment. Anyone from the public wish to make a comment on anything that is not on the agenda this evening? Anyone online, Patty? No? Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Can I get a motion, please, to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
And roll call?
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor DeBrito was absent, Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
Yes.
The vote is 5 in favor and 0 opposed.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, moving on to old business, number 7. I will entertain a motion to rescind the motion for reconsideration of ordinance 52-2025 that was passed on 2/18/25.
So moved.
Second.
And any discussion from anyone on the council? All right, seeing none, roll call, please, Patty.
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor DeBrito was absent, Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
No.
The vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Okay. Next, a motion to suspend the rules to allow motion for reconsideration of ordinance 52-2025. Can I entertain a motion for that, please?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. And let's see, and Patty, can I get a roll call on this one?
Yes, sir. Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor DeBrito was absent, Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
No.
Vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Excellent. Okay, next, motion to reconsider the second reading of ordinance 52-2025. Can I get a motion? Can I entertain a motion for that?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comment, questions for the council? Seeing none, Patty, can I get a roll call for this one, please?
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor DeBrito was absent, Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
No.
Vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Okay. All right. Next, motion to take the second reading of ordinance 52-2025.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none.
Excuse me, I believe that Counselor Finch may have an amendment.
I was going to say, could someone please read the text of the amendment?
That's
Yep.
on the next one, I believe, right?
Well, we have to move the amendment before we vote on it.
Oh, right, good point. Thank you, yes. Counselor
so-
Green, I did send it to Counselor Green,
Yes,
so she will make
I-
that amendment.
Here, right. Okay, so the amendment,
Patty will send this to you.
Thank you.
the amendment to the plan regards the screening requirement in number 5 of the amended contract zone to state that a minimum 6-foot-high vinyl stockade fence will be installed and maintained from the southeasterly corner of the two-bay garage on assessor parcel 48251 eastward along the northerly border of parcel 48251, a minimum of 45 feet. If the two-bay garage is removed, a minimum 6-foot-high vinyl stockade fence shall be installed and maintained around the footprint of the former two-bay garage. And so, in summary, the effect of this amendment will be to eliminate the fence from the sideline of Park Place to the southwesterly corner of Mr. Dombrowski's garage. He prefers the existing hedge to a fence in this area.
I'll second.
Okay. Patty, can I get a roll call on the amendment?
So the motion was made by Green, correct? And seconded
Yes.
by, okay. Counselor Gilly.
Yes.
Counselor DeBrito is absent. Counselor Klepak.
Yes.
Thank you.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Finch.
Yes.
Counselor Herard.
No.
The vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed. So we need to move it as amended now.
Yes.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call? Oh, we, yeah, we good? Or no? Do I have to say something
We're
else?
going to move the item as amended, okay?
Yes.
Counselor Gilly.
Yes.
Counselor Brito is absent. Counselor Klepak.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Finch.
Yes.
Counselor Herard.
No.
The vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Okay. So now we move to number 11. We need to clean this up. Counselor Gilly, this is where you need to make the motion since you were on the prevailing side of this one.
So yes, I'll motion for reconsideration of the referral of ordinance 52-2025 to the planning board.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion?
I'd actually just like to take
Sure.
a minute to read an email
Sure.
from one of the neighbors, Lori Scheck. She gave me permission to read her
Sure.
email. She sent it to all of us actually back in February, but I think it's important. Dear City Council members, while I am grateful for your handling of the situation with First Church, I am disappointed in the outcome. Understandably, this needed to be resolved. However, the pastor got away with knowingly ignoring zoning laws and our requests for not having traffic on our dead-end street. He ignored our concern for safety and privacy and did not in any way, shape, or form reach out to us with an offer of a mutual agreement and acted in an unchristian-like manner. I am disappointed that a community entity that is supposed to be Christian has done everything in their power to defy the zoning regulations, eliminate good housing for an area in desperate need, and gotten away with it for a few extra parking spaces. I feel we, as the community who live next to this church, have been let down by elected officials and put in a bad position. Our needs were disregarded, and I am very disappointed. This is nothing less than what the federal government is dealing with regarding bullies who pave a path to their desires and tramp on whoever gets in their way. This decision has set a terrible precedent. I hope the rest of the city doesn't suffer as a result. Lori Scheck.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Patty, can I get a roll call for the reconsideration of the referral to the planning board? Vote?
Excuse me, pardon, you're not going to take public comments
On what?
on this? This is number 11.
Number 11? Yes.
Did you call for them?
No, because the previous motion passed, so this is cleaning up the referral to the planning board, which is no longer needed.
And then it'll be up to the public can have their own.
So we've never had a chance to discuss it.
Discuss what?
It just went through.
What would you like to discuss? I'm sorry.
We would like to discuss having this going back to the planning board.
Okay. Well, please, come up then. Feel free.
Well, okay, we've already
I mean,
passed
correct.
You didn't ask for
the second reading.
Yeah.
They have had the opportunity, though, like before?
I'm just not sure at this point procedurally what is possible.
The matter on the agenda right now is a reconsideration of the referral to the planning board. Since the council has passed the amendment to the contract zone, there is nothing to refer to the planning board. It would be contradictory, but you need to clean up the record.
So here we are.
So at what point in the process, I guess, then, should the public have had a chance to speak like we normally would allow?
I echo that question.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of people here who wish to speak.
I didn't see any hands wishing to speak, but so I apologize. But I don't, listen, what would you like to do? It's the other council. What would you like to do?
Bill, would you provide some insight in regards to how we should proceed? We have many people here that I believe want to have their voice heard on this subject, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So, if it's quite a large amount of people that want to be heard. So, some guidance would be appreciated.
Well, the motion before you is a motion for reconsideration of the referral to the planning board. I believe that's been seconded. And so it's in order to be voted upon. If somebody wishes to speak and the council wishes to allow it, you can, but you are at this point basically cleaning up the record. The ordinance has been amended.
I understand that, but prior to the cleaning up of the record, would the public be able to speak before the vote, before we voted?
Before the vote on, I mean, if it's discretionary with the council. If somebody from the audience wishes to address something concerning this, it's entirely up to the council.
Well, these are the people that voted for us to represent them, and I think they deserve to speak.
Okay.
Second.
All right. Nancy?
But I think we would want to speak before.
What does that mean? Where are we? This is some point of order here. Bill, can you straighten that out? That's not a real motion.
You don't make a motion to allow somebody to speak. The council has rules that allows people to address a matter before the council. The matter before the council at the present moment is a motion to reconsider the referral to the planning board. And since the motion to amend the contract zone has passed, there obviously is no reason to be sending it to the planning board. There's nothing for the planning board to report back on. You only have the planning board giving a recommendation, and if in fact you've got a pending matter to be considered, and the council has amended the contract zone at this point. But if somebody wished to speak, that's the presiding officer can call on somebody to, or if somebody has their hand up if they wish to address the matter. But the actual matter is the reconsideration of the referral to the planning board.
So we have taken the second reading on 52/2025, and we are now considering we're cleaning up the motion for, to send this item to the planning board. It's already been approved.
Correct.
I just want to say that this matter has been already considered by the planning board at least 3 times. The planning board voted unanimously to approve the plan. We've had a further amendment from the abutter, which we've added at this point. this matter needs to be concluded. We cannot continue to go back and forth on a discussion. We've followed the process. It's taken over a year. Not everyone is happy, and that is unfortunate. Perhaps, obviously there's a lot of disappointment about the way this process occurred, but it was the process that we have. And we have now voted. I think we need to move on. We can't, unless someone wants to reconsider taking the second reading. But I think the council members that are here have spoken.
I think we should reconsider because that step was left out when when it was read. I'm confused as to why we would have left that step out, especially given how many people are here. I mean, maybe Mr. Mayor just
Is that a motion?
but
Another point of order, you can't, if we're going to do that, you got to clear the motion that's on the table first. You got to rescind the motion that's on the table.
Well, we haven't.
Yeah.
The matter before the council right now is a motion to reconsider the referral to the planning board. It has been seconded, and I believe it's ready to be voted upon.
So I will call the question at this point.
okay.
Okay, Patty.
I'll second a call.
Yep. Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor Klepak,
Yeah.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
No.
Vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
And now with the motion for reconsideration of the referral to the planning board having passed, you are now back at the point you were before you voted to send it to the planning board. And since it is really a moot point as the ordinance has been amended, what would be appropriate is a motion to postpone the referral indefinitely. The passage of such a motion effectively kills the matter.
Can I? No, because it's already killed. So we just need somebody to make a motion
I'll make the motion
to postpone indefinitely.
to postpone indefinitely.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Patty, can I get a roll call?
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
Yes.
Counselor Harard.
No.
The vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Okay. All right, so that effectively closes this matter as of right this second. Now, we good?
I think so.
Okay.
So we're not going to reconsider to allow the public to speak? I mean,
Is
I'm
that a
confused.
motion? Is that a motion, Counselor? Are you
Yes,
making a
I'd like to make a motion to
reconsider?
reconsider.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
You cannot make the motion to reconsider. You are not on the prevailing side.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you, Bill. Okay. So anyone on the prevailing side wish to make a motion to reconsider? Hearing none. Okay. Moving on to new business, Resolution 59, 2025. Ratify collective bargaining agreement with Waterville Professional Firefighters, IAFF Local 1608.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Ratify a collective bargaining agreement with Waterville Professional Firefighters, IAFF Local 1608.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion with regard to the firefighter contract? Seeing none, can I get a roll call?
Counselor Gilly,
Yes.
Counselor Klepak,
Yes.
Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Finch,
No.
Counselor Harard.
Yes.
The vote is 4 in favor and 1 opposed.
Okay, I believe at this point we have 2 members who are extremely ill, and they are going to jump off to take precautions for themselves. So I believe at this point, we are done at this point, correct? Yes.
So the motion is to postpone the rest of the items?
Motion
yes.
to adjourn.
Motion to postpone the rest of the items until the next week.
Can we just get confirmation that our 2 valiant, ill counselors cannot remain for the rest of the meeting? I mean, are you?
Just one other moment. I did instruct staff to not be here tonight because we were not taking up the rest of the items per directions earlier today. So if we are going to take up the rest of the items, there will not be staff expertise and questions available.
Okay. Well,
So-
that's good to know. Thank you. Okay.
Then I'll make the motion to adjourn.
So could I back up for a second? So the rest of the items on the agenda will be brought to the next meeting?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, so there's a motion to adjourn.
Yes.
All right. I guess we're done.
Okay.
All in
Thank you.
favor? Yes, I'm going.
This is.